Hello and welcome to the Call of the Dead Easter egg full walkthrough made by myself, TryHardXPain. If you notice on the bottom of your screen you'll see steps 1 through 9. If you click on them, there are little annotations, so if you only need one part of the Easter egg, you can just skip to it, or if you want to watch the whole video, you can. So let's get to it. Step 1. Finding the fuse. To get this fuse to spawn, you have to knife the door which starts the Easter egg, and it can either spawn there, it can spawn on this table, which it did for me, and it can spawn on this other table next to that clipboard. And all you have to do is take the fuse, hold X to grab it, and you take it, and you put it downstairs, and you put it into the little fuse box. And all you have to do then is knife the door, and you will get to step 2. Step 2. Destroying the generators. After you put into the fuse box, the guys in the little room will start talking, and these 4 generators will start blinking red. All you have to do is throw a frag at them, have it explode, the generator will turn off, and then you move on to the next one. The second one is over by MP40 in the middle of the 2 ships. These are a little bit more complicated because actually hitting the generator won't turn them off. You actually have to land a grenade or Semtex in the water, and the water will explode and it will turn off the generator. Generator 3 is over here at Stamina Up, and it's through this window on the side right there, as you can see. It's by far the hardest to get. If you cook a Semtex or grenade and you actually hit it, it won't turn off. What I've learned is if you get it in the water, like generator 2, it'll actually blow up. And actually hitting it, like I did here with anything, will actually turn it off as well. And generator 4, the last generator, is over here by double tap. All you have to do is cook a grenade or Semtex again, throw it in the water, have the water hit the red light, and it'll turn off. And once you have all 4 done, go back to the door and knife it, and you move on to the next step. Step 3, and yes, you read it right, you have to get him vodka. After you blow up the 4 generators, the guy wants to get drunk, so gotta get him some vodka, and they spawn in 4 locations on the map. Here's 1, and the second one is on the ship still, it's right here, and the next 2 are on the lighthouse. 1 is on the staircase here, and 1 is on the railing here. All you have to do is knife the ice, the vodka will fall. You have a teammate stand under the vodka, catch it with X, and then you'll be done. So right here, I'm going to go over to the vodka, we found it, and my teammate's going to go up there and knife it. And I'm going to hold X to grab it. As soon as I grab it, I'm done. And I just put it in the tube in the room, and I move on to the next step. Step 4, ship controls. After you give him the vodka and he gets really drunk, you go up to the power room, and you will notice that there is a wheel and there are 2 levers. You will turn the wheel to 5 o'clock, which I did here, and you will turn the left lever down once and the right lever down 3 times. And then you're done. On to the next step. Okay, step 5, the lighthouse dials. By far the hardest step in the entire Easter egg. If you notice in the top left of your screen, I have 4 colors and 4 numbers. That's because in the lighthouse there's 4 dials of different colors, and you have to get them to these certain numbers. So the first step to this is good to go down to purple and turn it all the way to 6. Once I turn it to 6, I'm going to go up to blue and see what number it is, and see how many times I would have to turn it to get it to its correct number, which is 4. So I go up to blue, and I see that blue is 5. So I have to go up to orange, and I'm going to turn orange 9 times to get blue to 4. Okay, once you do that, most of the time you will be right and blue will be 4, but just in case, you should go down and check, just to make sure, because it's better to find out, this part of the Easter egg than at the end and have to redo this whole thing. So blue is indeed 4. So now we're going to go up to yellow, and turn it however many times it takes to get orange to 7. Now we saw that orange was 6, so it's only going to take one turn of yellow to get orange to 7. So now orange is 7 and yellow is 7, but unfortunately yellow isn't 2. So we're going to have to go farther into these steps and keep going. But if yellow was 2 for you, then you're done. All your numbers are correct and you can continue on to the next step. But if it's not, then you're going to have to turn yellow until it gets to 2. Make sure to count how many times you turn yellow, because you're going to turn purple the same amount of times. So we're going to run all the way down to purple. We're going to turn purple the exact same number of times we turned yellow. Now purple isn't going to be its correct number down here, but if you go up to blue and you turn blue to its correct number, then that should set all the numbers correct. Yellow should be 2, orange should be 7, blue should be 4, purple should be 6. And if you follow the steps, you know, it'll work out that way. But if it didn't work out, go back through the video, watch it again, and hopefully you'll get it right. Now we're going to move on to step 6, the radios. Step 6, radios. After you complete the lighthouse dials, once you put them in the correct order, it'll make these 4 radios come to life. So radio 1 is right here, and radio 2 is over here at Stamina on top of these barrels, and radio 3 is just off the zip line in a train car right there, and radio 4 is right where you start the Easter egg under the staircase on the gray cabinet. All you have to do is hold X to activate these radios and do it in the correct order, and you will activate the next part of the Easter egg, the submarine. Okay, step 7, the submarine foghorns. After you activate the radios, the submarine will come out of the water and make foghorn noises. The noise will be the same every game, but the only bad thing is if you touch these foghorns in the wrong order once, you have to restart the entire Easter egg. So it's important to do it right the first time. Okay, so when you come out of the lighthouse door, the first foghorn will be right next to the water where you would take George to cool him off. And the second one is to the right outside of Speed Cola, right there. Third one is towards the lighthouse door, right there. And the fourth one is outside Speed Cola, right there. I'm just going to let you guys listen to what it would sound like if you do it correctly. And there you go. If you do it right, an green light will come out of the submarine, and it will go up into the lighthouse, and it will come down all the way through the staircase, and then you will know you've done the step right. Step 8, the golden rod. We're almost done. For this step, you're going to need at least 2 crawlers. Don't be dumb like us and use one. And you're going to need the VR11 and either the ray gun or the scavenger for some power. So as you can see, we've got a crawler here, and for some reason we only left one. So he's going to shoot him with the VR11, and he's going to get sucked into the green light. Once he does this, he's going to float up to the top of the lighthouse, and you guys have to unload on this dude. It takes a lot to put him down, and you'll know when you've done it right when he goes into second chance, right there. So he's going to float up to the top of the lighthouse. As soon as he gets to the very top, it's going to drop. Doesn't really look like a goldenrod, but you'll see. It drops down to the very bottom of the staircase, and then you just hold X to pick it up. And it should come down any second now. There it is. And then you're done for step 8. Okay, step 9, the final step. Once you get the goldenrod from killing human with the VR11, you take the goldenrod, you put it in the tube by pressing X, and then the guys inside the room will start talking again, and then he'll say, oh no, the fuse must have shorted out again. Once he says that, get ready to knife the fuse. When you knife the fuse, you will get a death machine, which is a Wonder Waffle, and you will get 2 achievements if you did this on co-op. So thanks for watching. If you had any difficulty with any part of this tutorial, be sure to leave a comment on which step it was, and I'll try to help you out the best of my ability. Okay, so thanks guys. This was Try Hard X Pain. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Another fuse. Do you think this is a hardware store out here?
Oh boy. You're the zombies. Slaves to your fate.
Can't a girl get a little alone time?